In the meantime, our own Taylor Alanis was out here in Port Aransas earlier this week, and she talked to some residents here about Harvey's impact on their homes and also on the area's housing.
This is the water line. You can see it's a little over 6 feet of water.
Dee Wallace recalls the moments Hurricane Harvey hit Port Aransas.
That's one of the most horrific parts of these hurricanes is the sound they make. It's definitely just the wind howling.
Sending his wife and daughter to Laredo.
Don't ask questions, don't argue, pack up your most important stuff.
He stayed behind and hunkered down at a home on higher ground with friends across the island.
Stopped right on top of us and it just ground and ground and ground for hours.
When it was finally over, he was able to make his way home.
We had to swim and wade through seaweed and boards with nails in them, dead birds, rats.
A gator.
Like a real alligator?
Yes.
Yeah, real. The Parks and Wildlife came and got it.
A plastic pink flamingo.
He was my buddy.
And at least $75,000 worth of damage.
All the insurance in the world, it still never replaces what you lost.
Our back fence was knocked down, and so there was a lot of seaweed and, of course, shingles from the roof.
Francis Stokes and his family evacuated.
I'm on the high side of the subdivision, so we had a little over a foot of water.
He says his neighbor's damage was much worse.
We were very lucky to have people that came and actually helped us move stuff out of the house.
Stokes' family stayed at a condo on Padre Island while contractors gutted and repaired his house.
And we were there for about 6 months.
While Stokes and Wallace were eventually able to move back into their homes, some weren't as lucky.
The older houses that were affordable housing for the people that work here mostly blew away or got so badly damaged that they were torn down.
Port Aransas officials at the time say 1,200 people were without homes or places to stay after Harvey. In October 2020, ground broke on an affordable housing complex that would house many of Port A's workforce who would commute from Corpus Christi, Rockport, and other areas.
What we've done recently in the past, council and city administration really helped us put the Palladium.
Through the Texas Department of Housing, other state and city funds, the 188-unit complex was originally set to open in November of last year, but because of labor and supply shortages, residents weren't able to move in until this spring.
We have about maybe 500 residents living in those units right now. A little over 30 of those are actually students enrolled in our school district.
As we drove around Port Aransas, one of the biggest and quite literal signs of recovery, long-term development.
We have seen an explosion of growth.
Brett Stowers, the president of the Port Aransas Chamber of Commerce, moved to the area in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic.
People have really chosen Port Aransas as their respite or their second or their primary home in which they can work remotely.
He says between the snowbirds and vacationers, money is helping their economy.
There's definitely about 2,500 plus short-term rentals that are registered with the city.
Stowers says the chamber is working on a comprehensive plan with the city to help it grow, including long-term housing opportunities.
When you see the way the rest of the world lives, this is just a really nice place.
Taylor Alanis, Chris 6 News.